It's really quite amazing, honestly. It's amazing that a nuclear war between all continents hasn't started today. There were plenty of reasons for it to happen. The significant thing is, after Donald Trump first publicly insulted Dmitry Medvedev in a very hurtful, indeed, and very amusing way, he also subsequently took a direct shot at his powerful boss, Vladimir Putin. Moreover, all prominent political analysts noted that no one had ever truly heard such a direct and truly venomous mockery of Putin from Trump before. What's more, this was made even worse by the fact that Trump revealed details of their personal conversations. He explicitly stated that he let Vladimir Putin know, "You, Mr. Putin, genuinely look quite bad in this protracted and costly war, which was originally supposed to last merely a single week, but you've been fighting pointlessly, without any significant results, and with considerable loss for a full 4 years now." And of course, he called him a paper tiger. In Russian, the phrase paper tiger sounds almost like something whimsical and innocent, perhaps even reminiscent of a character or concept directly out of a classic children's tale like The Jungle Book. However, in stark reality, its actual meaning is far more serious and carries a significantly deeper weight. It's actually quite a profound and cutting insult, particularly when directed at formidable warriors, or specifically at those individuals who are seriously and actively engaged in significant, large-scale international banditry. It's humiliating, and there's no doubt that Putin knows this, and that this was perceived, this public mockery that Trump staged today. You can see it on my Telegram channel, was, of course, taken very painfully by Putin, because Putin is, without a doubt, a severe narcissist. His narcissism is absolutely obvious. And besides narcissism, he has a host of other deviations that, as we've all already realized, make him practically insane. And like all seriously ill people, he is impressionable, he is terribly touchy, and the resounding public declaration of his impotence, incompetence, and emptiness, coming straight from the very top of the world, from the President of the United States, surely must have made the Kremlin ghoul want to pound on the red button. But most likely, as is often the case with almost everything that happens in Russia, the button simply did not function as intended. And as for the former President Medvedev regarding Trump, it must be emphatically stated the case was basically closed and concluded. Well, Donald Trump. Trump is almost 80 years old. The specific place where he was born and subsequently grew up is post-war Queens. And back then, immediately after the devastating war, Queens was quite a genuinely rough and challenging place to live. The times, as I might remind you, were peculiar after the war, and probably American teenagers and children had lice to the same extent as Soviet ones did. And so snapping a louse with your fingernails was a skill that every boy in Queens definitely had, just as, by the way, Soviet boys did too. Kids these days are probably not capable of that. And the louder the louse popped, the cooler it was considered. And today, Donald Trump probably had a chance to recall that childhood sensation. Granted, he didn't catch the louse on his own neck, but in the realm of geopolitics. And to be completely precise, he caught it on the bald spot of the Russian dictator. And just like in the old days, with that same grip, squeeze, and snap, Trump crushed the fattest louse, the louse of Putinism, Dmitry Anatolievich Medvedev. Trump publicly called the deputy secretary of the Russian Security Council a dumb guy who works for Putin. That's literally what he said, simultaneously putting down and completely dismissing the Kremlin drunkard. It's sad. In part, it's quite sad because it's highly doubtful that, now officially branded as utterly dumb, Diamond will somehow continue all his truly jaw-breaking antics on the vast expanse of the internet. He is no less deviant, no less morally corrupt than Vladimir Putin himself, no less self-absorbed, no less deeply troubled in his own mind. So, of course, for him, this very public and international declaration of his utter stupidity and profound incompetence is damn painful indeed. And this was in the context. You can watch the full statement. It's posted on my Telegram channel. Well, really, that's literally what was said. This is a dumb person who works for Putin, and so on and so forth.